Hey everybody, welcome to a Horror Film Lovers TV. I'm your host, Jonathan Moody. I'm here with
Lina. Hey guys.
and we're here to talk about Five Nights at Freddy's, which, oops, that was backwards. No, that's not backwards. That looks backwards. There you go. Five Nights at Freddy's, which is a movie that Lina really loves, and a series and a whole, but she knows everything about Five Nights at Freddy's.
I wouldn't say everything. I know a good majority of stuff about Five Nights at Freddys.
She knows enough about it. They've got a Popeyes thing here, so if you want to go to Popeyes, you can get a little, what is it called? Like, Five Nights at Freddy's, what was it called? This
It
meal.
was a FNAF deal.
Yeah, some kind of deal for food. You can get 10.
I'm going to tell you right now, it's best to get the meal than the little than this, because the meal is bigger, and yeah, that was just.
But we did eat all of it, and it was done.
Yeah.
So
It was
anyway,
okay.
it was okay. But she didn't keep the box, which will have Five Nights at Freddy's. She can keep that, and she can keep the movie itself too. We watched this, and I had never seen it before. I know it's based on a video game and based on comics and other stuff that they've done with it. I hadn't seen it, and just so you know, there's a wild thing running around here. So if you see us like freaking out for a second, it might just be.
I completely forgot it was even around your thing.
I want you to be alert so you don't freak out.
I was keeping an eye on it for a good while. I don't know where it's at. I saw it last.
You might see it. You might see it in the background. I don't know. If you do, you will. We're doing this video, then we're hightailing it out of here as fast as we can because we do not like this.
No, we don't.
No.
I saw it first with the lights off, and then
then we kept the lights on the whole rest of the time. That was scarier than the movie. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like animals and things, around here. So it's still running around. We thought it had died at some point, and it did not. So thanks, Paul. I guess when nobody's, normally people are around at this time. So
It's actually funny because I was watching it. I was watching the movie, and I was like, "Oh my god!" And he freaked out, and he was like, "What?" And I was like, "I just saw a mouse."
And I got freaked out even more because I do not like mice.
So then all of a sudden, we were watching, and we couldn't even focus on the movie fully.
Yeah,
we were focused on the mouse.
My eyes were going down. Still are. Anyway, so that was our fun little excursion, but hopefully the mouse will see us and avoid us at all costs. Because that's a smart little thing to do. Not come and try to crawl up my leg or something. I don't want that. No. So anyway, we watched the movie. I had never seen it. I really, really enjoyed it. It was fun. The time just flew by.
It was.
Even
it was
with
quick.
us being scared and shit from the mouse, it went by like that. And it's because there's usually a lot going on, but it's all interesting stuff. It's not like. A lot of times movies make fluff in the middle or whatever, and so this just went wow, and I really enjoyed that. I had a fun time. I liked all the characters except obviously the bad guys you don't like, but still I liked watching them die. That was fun. Some bad guys. Well, I'm gonna do some spoilers, but what the
First of all, Matthew Lillard.
Oh well, Matthew Lillard. I knew he was in the sequel, so I knew he wasn't gonna be completely gone.
No. Matthew Lillard, William Afton, okay, so if we're going based off of the lore, which a lot of people don't understand, Five Nights at Freddy's, the Bite of 87 took place in 1987. And
The
it was
Bite?
the Bite of 87. Yes.
So there was a bite?
There was an incident in 1987.
1987.
Before then, there was an incident back in, I believe, the 80s. I think it was 83 that Fredbear had caused.
It's so funny because Matthew Lillard was 5 or 6 when that Like, he was young, He was not old enough to be doing any of this stuff, or whatever.
Right.
But he's supposed to play an older gentleman. That guy would literally be in his 60s or 70s.
So
right
if we're
now.
going by the lore, the bite of 83 was done by Fredbear.
Okay.
And that had to do with Mike Schmidt's brother, who ended up getting attacked by Fredbear.
So they changed the lore a little bit in this movie, right? They changed things around.
Yes. And that's just the game series. That's the lore of the game series.
Okay.
And the Bite of 83 happened to be done by my ultimate most favorite, Mangle.
Mangle, which we'll see in next, which is weird to think. Like, I don't know how that's going to work, how they're going to get more of those guys in there, but I guess I'll have to wait to see next week.
See, Mangle, what people don't understand is that FNAF 2, the game series, has to do with the toys. Mm-hmm. Has to do with the toy animatronics. Like Mangle, Funtime, or Toy Bonnie, Toy Freddy, Toy Chica, Balloon Boy. Yeah, those are all the toys. Foxy still being Foxy, he's going to be withered. Mm-hmm. So it has to do with the toy and the withers in FNAF 2 in the game series. Now, we already know that this is a 3-part movie.
I heard it.
That's good.
It's bumping into things. We got Mangle coming after us right now. I'm gonna name that mouse Mangle.
No. See, Mangle actually hangs from the wires.
Oh, well.
And dangles from ceilings.
Great.
So yeah, that's what Mangle does.
I don't want to think about our mice doing that. All right.
Anyways, so that's pretty much the game series of the lore. Now, we all know who is responsible for the deaths of the children, who puts them in the bear suits with the spring locks, which is also done by Spring Bonnie, who is also known as William Afton. Because William Afton had a few, I know that there was one lore where, I can't remember if it was Henry's daughter, but had to do with the scooping room, and she ended up getting possessed by Circus Baby, which Circus Baby is in Sister's Location, which is also another game series.
Nice.
Of the FNAF. Now, with all that being said, yes, there's a lot to go through with FNAF. The movie has some game secrets to it, like the security guard or the office. Mm-hmm. During in the beginning of the movie, not trying to spoil, but spoiler alert, beginning of the movie, William Afton, Matthew Lillard, gets to be the phone guy, and you hear the announcements on what is going to happen throughout everything, which is also in the game series as well.
The video game, right?
Yeah. FNAF, FNAF 2, FNAF Help Wanted, FNAF VR, Sister's Location, FNAF Revisited, Into the Pit. Like, there's a whole lot. I mean, a whole lot. But anyways, phone guy, purple guy, also known as William Afton, who is later on becomes Springtrap, which we saw how that worked. So, yeah, all of it together is just amazing. And the fact that you actually get to see the inside the office in the movie, I was fangirling so hard. And it's like I even told you about Matt Pat. Huge shout out to Matt Pat for being in the series.
Yeah.
I knew that he was going to be in FNAF, but I had no idea that he is going to be in the second movie as well.
So who was he in the movie?
The one that was talking about the theory?
Okay.
The waiter?
So it's that guy.
Yes,
so,
the waiter.
The waiter. It was a small little role, but it was pretty cool. I mean, especially, it's funny because, what is he? He's game theory or something? Or?
Yes, Matt Pat, before he ended up he shut down, gave away, or discontinued his YouTube channel, which was Game Theory.
Why did he stop it?
I don't know. I honestly have no idea why he stopped the series. It was a really, really good series. He talked about what was to come through FNAF. Between him and Markiplier, huge into the game series, huge into all of FNAF. Markiplier as well. Markiplier was supposed to be in the first movie as a security guard at the beginning of the movie.
Yeah, the guy that got killed.
Yeah, he was supposed to be there, but he had another gig that he had to do. So the fact that Matt Pat is in the first one and is going to be in a second movie as Toy Bonnie, that shocks the crap out of me. It's the producers of Megan and the Black Phone bring the terrifying horror game phenomenon to life as a blood-chilling film. Recently fired and desperate for work so that he can keep custody of his little sister, Mike agrees to take a position as a night security guard at an abandoned theme restaurant, Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. Which I already pretty much know on where the second one's going to be taking place. Mm-hmm. And it's not at Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria.
All right, well, we'll find out. Don't tell me. I'm excited for that.
I'm not going to say anything.
One.
But Mike soon discovers that nothing at Freddy is what it seems. Mike's night as Freddy's will lead him into unexplainable encounters with the supernatural and drag him into the black heart of an unspeakable nightmare.
Sweet. Sounds fun.
Oh yeah, and then it also talks about the killer animatronics as well.
Nice.
So yeah, you get the killer animatronics, Five Nights at Freddy's from game to big screen, and Five Nights in 3 dimensions.
Sweet. So you get a lot.
Yes.
With that, the Blu-ray. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a lot of fun. Having not been a fan, sort of thing of it, like she is. I wasn't fangirling or anything, but I was having a fun time. Like it was an enjoyable horror film, like PG-13 horror film.
It is rated PG-13. Yes.
Yeah, it's not. It's. I was actually telling her earlier that this feels made for kids. Like this would be something that you could probably show your kids, but not too young.
Yeah. Okay, so the game series is actually rated for 13 and up.
Okay. So 13 and up, I guess. But I think maybe a little earlier if they are not, if they're not terrified of like little things.
That's the recommended.
It's 13 because it's PG-13. But I would say, if you want to, I'm not going to say, it's up to you with your kids. Some people watch, some people show them like Chucky when they're, when they're young, But this is pretty this is kind of tame. They don't really show any of the actual, like, you don't see like any gore or anything like that. You see everything sort of off screen. When somebody's about to get killed,
They do show some. Do you remember the incident with Carl when they did a break-in? When Carl did attack a face?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they showed that.
Kind of, but then they kind of went away quickly, from it. So
the aftermath of it, though.
Yeah.
They showed a lot, but okay, let me rephrase that. They showed enough to where you can get the idea of what's going on.
Right.
They don't actually show any of the brutality scenes, like what happened in the janitor's closet with Bonnie. Like, I don't want to spoil it if for those who have not seen it. What's up?
Elizabeth Lale, I think that is the I think that's the blonde girl.
That's Vanessa.
And I was like, wait, she looks familiar.
Yeah, that's Vanessa.
Yeah, Elizabeth Lale's been in a bunch of stuff. She was wonderful. I'm really looking forward to the second one. I think it's directed by the same woman who did the first one, Emma.
Yes, it is.
Tammy. And Emma Tammy's gonna be, or whatever. Also, I think the same people who wrote it, including Scott Cawthon, who is the creator.
Scott Cawthon is not only the creator of this movie, he's also the creator of the game series.
Yeah.
He's the creator of the game series.
He's the creator, period, of
Yes.
Nights at Freddys.
Fun fact about Scott Cawthon. Bonnie, when Scott Cawthon created Five Nights at Freddy's, Bonnie gave him nightmares.
I imagine.
Bonnie he had nightmares of Bonnie.
Cool. That would, all of these characters would give me nightmares if I.
And that's Bonnie.
That's Bonnie.
That's Bonnie.
Sweet.
Bonnie's the one with the electric guitar.
And there's Foxy, and then
Foxy's the one in Pirates Cove in the game.
Yeah.
He's in Pirates Cove. Chica always hangs out in the kitchen because pizza is Chica's favorite thing to eat. Bonnie is with the electric guitar, and Freddy is the one with the microphone.
Yeah, it was cute. They got a lot of cute little characters and stuff. I would, can you survive? That's what it says on here.
Can you survive Five Nights at Freddy's?
Five Nights at Freddy's. There were 5 nights, I'll say that.
Can you survive them though?
Playing a video game? Probably not. I'm not a very good video game person, so.
If you were to actually be a cast of the movie, would you be able to survive?
I mean, literally, all you gotta do is run out of there at some point. So I'd hope so. I mean, if I could just get away from these stupid little things coming at me. They're coming. If they're coming at me and trying to kill me, they're stupid. I hate them. I don't. If they're trying to be my friend like they were with Abby, I'd be okay with it. I mean, like, you're cool, but just don't try to kill me. And don't come in my dreams, man. My dreams are sacred, dude. Don't come in here and try to talk shit to my dreams. Try to tell me you want to take my sister away from me.
Okay, hold on.
I can't even believe he said yes, even for a second. That shows that's a bad brother right there. I'm sorry, Josh Hutcherson. Your character was a bad brother. Even though you were trying to protect your other brother, that was all fake. The idea is they were promising him basically a lifetime, eternity of being with his brother, which meant that he was going to die.
No, in his dream.
I know, in his dream.
Yeah, and not in real life because you can't bring the dead back.
Yeah, but he would be dead. They were going to kill him, and he was going. They even said they were going to kill me when they trapped him in that thing. They were going to kill him, and then take the sister and then kill her. They were not nice kids. I'm sorry. I know they want more.
That's because of the fact of William Afton doing. William Afton was the one that murdered the kids.
Right.
And put them in bear suits. So with them putting them in animatronics. So with that being said, they wanted Abby to be a part of, the kids didn't know any better. They don't. Because they didn't know exactly what happened to them with William Afton.
Yeah, okay. But
And
anyway.
when Abby did the drawing of what really happened,
They attacked.
Yeah,
they went on.
They attacked him because they now know the truth of what is going on.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, with that being said, of course, they had every right to go after their killer.
Yep. Which is good. I like that. I love Matthew Lillard. I've been a fan of him since Scream. I don't think I watched, even though like Hackers came out like a year before Scream, I don't think I saw it or whatever till later.
I'm a huge Matthew Lillard fan.
I've met him. I think you've seen the pictures.
Yes, I have.
She was like super jealous.
As soon as I found out, I was like, oh, you met him? You lucky asshole. I want to meet him.
Oh, trust me. So this is how Matthew Lillard acts, and this is the way he should act. I came to him as a big Scream fan. He was like, hey, what's up? How you doing? No attention to me. Looked over, saw all the girls that were like fangirling at him, and started talking to them and hanging out with them. So if you and I came up to meet him, he would be like, you go away. You over here, come cuddle me, come whatever. He is just so sweet. He is the sweetest guy. But I'll also tell you, he is afraid of Chucky. I don't know if you're that story. So I was at the convention, and it was the last day of the convention. It was Sunday. It was right before it opened. We're all waiting outside to let the doors open. He comes out of the door and he starts giving everybody high fives, like the mouse wants, and he gives high fives. And then my friend who had a Chucky doll, he put the Chucky hand up to give a high five, and he goes, no. He's like, and he ran away. So he does not like Chucky. He's afraid of Chucky just like we all are. I think that makes everybody human.
Honestly, if Chucky were to become a animatronic, I would run.
Yeah. Oh, if you were an animatronic, we'd all be dead. He'd be coming after us. Like, please, nobody make an AI animatronic Chucky. We would all die.
Yeah, no, please don't. That's also terrifying. Speaking of, okay, so to wrap this up, if you guys actually want to know more about FNAF, there are a lot of songs that are related to FNAF that you can listen to at your own time, simply because of the fact that there's a lot to uncover. I mean, a lot. If you don't know the lore, you can also listen to the songs as well, and that will also give you a little idea of what the franchise is about.
I'm sure if you Google the lore of FNAF, you can find that out. There's probably information.
I mean, Markiplier would be best at explaining it. Because Markiplier, Pat, anybody that actually plays the game and knows about the lore, they will give you a
breakdown.
Yeah, a breakdown of it, because I would, but it's just a lot
just too much
to uncover.
Yeah.
Way too much to uncover.
All right, well, we'll be doing another one, I think, like next week or so, that will have Five Nights at Freddys Part 2 review, because I know she won't want to not talk about it, and everything. She'll be so excited to chat about it. We'll not do it here with the mouse running around. I'm not doing that again. No, I'm not. I'm going to talk to Paul and see if we can get this thing out of our place. I don't care what they do. I just don't want to be a part of it. So, thank you guys for... Jesus Christ. All right.
I went to go look, and it was
No, I don't want to see him. Don't bring him over here. All right, we're done. Hey, come say bye to the camera.
Bye, guys. I'm out. Later.
Later.